Do you feel your UX research seems to be ignored? Do you struggle to get your stakeholder excited about your UX finding? What if I told you there's a tool to bring the gap between you and the stakeholder? In this video, I will share with you my secret weapon that helped me to bring the gap between stakeholder and my UX findings. Get ready to blow stakeholders' minds. Hi friends, I'm Michael. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I use Loom Video to share my finding to my stakeholders. So let me tell you a story about how I discovered Loom and how I use it now. A couple years ago, I was working for a big company and I always trying to get the extra miles when I do my work. Every time I have to present to stakeholders, I often struggle to get my voice heard when I have to share my expertise and my work to the stakeholders. One day, I had to do a presentation to the stakeholder. I spent weeks to do UX research, to interview users and figure out how to explain the best I can my finding to people who are not very interesting to UX. I was nervous and stressed. So as you can imagine, I blew up. I really blew up. I messed up completely the whole presentation. Also, it took weeks to find a spot in their calendar, in their agenda to do this presentation. And that's the moment I remember the tool called Loom. So I decided to give a try. I turned on Loom and share my screen and I'm starting to walk through to the stakeholder explaining with the simple word what was my finding. I say to myself, yes, I finally find a way to save time and properly communicate my ideas and finding to the stakeholders. At this moment you think, well, great, I find a tool and it works very well, end of the story. No, it's actually much more interesting. Well, at the end, I realized that it was not performing very well. People didn't watch my video. Even I put a lot of effort to be very concise and simple. People didn't watch my video. But I continue. I share many videos. To my surprise, I'm starting to see my stakeholder look at my video and commenting and understanding my finding and my work. They could see how the research I did could really improve the user experience of the product. I save hours of their times and meetings, and we align by commenting below the video. To that day, I continue to use Loom Video to share my finding to the stakeholders, to break the communication barrier and make a bigger impact in my company. Here are some takeaways. Loom can help you to create engaging video to break the communication barrier. Loom is a super user-friendly tool that helped me to share all kinds of video to my stakeholder, from a prototype to a whole requirement for the developer or for UX finding for the research aspect. Everything I do is on Loom. If you have any question about Loom and how we can use it to bring the gap between the stakeholders and your work, I will be happy to answer to your question in the comment below. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe. That will be very helpful for my little channel. And on the next video, I'm going to share with you a story how I get into the UX world without any degree. Let's see on the next video.